Hi everyone, I am here with a quick review for my lesson this week. This is page 10 in the lesson book if you'd like to get your book out to look along, or you can just look up on the screen here. As you can see in our box of what's new, it says that we're doing A string melodies. So we're going to start spending a little bit more time playing notes on the A string. We have played on the A string before, especially in the D major scale, but now we're going to spend a lot more time reading the notes and then also just playing more on the A string, which is really exciting. We're almost doubling the number of notes that we have to play in a particular exercise. So I'm looking up here at the new notes box. It says our new notes are B, C sharp, and D. And I've always found that the A string notes are actually the easiest to remember because it just follows the order of the alphabet, and A is the very first letter of the musical alphabet. So no fingers is A, one finger is B, two fingers is C sharp, and three fingers is D. If you take a look in the box, it does show you all the places on the staff where these notes live. So if you ever get confused while you're doing the homework, you can always look up at the top and kind of be your own teacher on that and help yourself out. We only had 3 exercises for homework this week because I really want you to focus on having a good tone with these, being able to play them confidently. So I didn't give you a lot of homework, but I do want you to really practice this and be confident with it when you come back next week. So we're going to start by looking at this one, 32, the A tetrachord, okay? And we're going to go through and read the letter names of these notes. Okay, remember this first note right here is A, and our other options are B, C sharp, and D. Before we read it, I do just want to point out that we did talk about this rule earlier in the year that this C has a sharp sign next to it. And since this C is in the same measure right here, that is also a C sharp. So there is a note called C, but we haven't learned it yet. These are both C sharps. Okay, let me bring it up here so we can all see everything. We're going to go through and read the note names. Here we go. A, B, B, C sharp, C sharp, D, D, C sharp, C sharp, B, B, A, rest. A, B, B, A, C sharp, C sharp, A, D, D, C sharp, B, A, rest. Good. So if that was really easy for you, if you have those notes down, we can now play it. And I would say we're pretty confident with playing with the bow now. So we might go right to bowing and skip the pizzicato step like that we usually do. So everyone put those instruments up. Make sure you have beautiful posture. Make sure you have that beautiful bow hold. Remember those bent thumbs. Remember those fingers should be looking like this. I've seen some people get a little bit sloppy with their bow hold, so make sure you still have your nice, beautiful bow hold that we worked on earlier this year. I'm going to play through number 32 right now, and you can play along with me, or you can just listen and try it on your own in a moment. Here's number 32. C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A. Retake. Excellent. So if you got that with me, we can move on to number 33. If not, feel free to pause the video, go back and try it again. A lot of students did mention that it felt kind of weird putting their fingers on the A string, and that's normal. You know, we've spent so much time playing on the D string this year that now that we've moved on to the A string, it might just take a little while for your fingers to get used to that, and that's okay. So I'm moving to number 33. I am going to skip the saying the notes and just play this one so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay. By the way, notice in the last one we were able to put in those retakes. If you're feeling really confident on the notes, the retakes are something really important that you can start to add to your playing as well. Here's number 33, A for effort. A, B, 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 C sharp, C sharp, B, C sharp, C sharp, D, D, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, B, A. Number 34 is the last exercise from our homework, and I do just want to point out something that is new in number 34. And it's this MF under the first note. If we go up to our box of what's new, it actually tells us what the MF is. MF stands for Mezzo Forte, which is the Italian music word that means medium loud. It means you're not playing your absolute loudest, but you're playing pretty loud so that people can hear you still. And Mezzo Forte is an example of a dynamic, which is a musical word that tells you how loud you should be. There are other dynamics besides Mezzo Forte, and sometimes you have to change and start by playing loud and then go to playing soft or gradually get louder. We'll work on that later, but for right now, the book for number 34 is telling us to play it with a nice loud volume. Not your loudest, but still a pretty decent volume so that you can be heard easily. I'm actually going to leave 34 for you to explore on your own and see if you can play this one when you come back next week. So just a quick video to review these. Remember the new notes A, B, C sharp, and D, and then also that mezzo forte, that dynamic marking that we saw in our music. I will see you at your next lesson, and happy practicing on the A string.